What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Eclectic Beard. So one of the things that I've done on the channel that, if you haven't checked it out, take a look through my channel, I've reacted to a couple sports that seem to be specific to and traditions for, at least for the most part so far, people in England and even in Scotland. This is, yeah, somebody recommended this in a video I did over a year ago. Irish road bowling. Your first question upon seeing, hey, look at this. What the heck is road bowling? We about to find out, I guess. Is it bowling in the street? Like, here, we'll get into it.
Road bowling is 2 over a course of a mile to a mile and a half, and the least number of shots wins. It's the same near as golf. In golf, if you hit 67 and somebody else hit 68, 67 wins over the course. So you just base it on golf rules. So if I throw 16 shots and the opponent throws 17 shots, I win with 16 shots.
So, road golf, but instead of having a club, you toss it. It looks like they're tossing it underhanded, too.
Oh, he's hit on you here, mate. There's a couple more yet on the hill.
Okay, so you throw the ball down the road to a certain point, and whoever has the least amount of throws is who wins. So, like I said, essentially road golf, and like they said, it's like golf. Lowest amount wins. Who come up with this? That's who thought of this? Because this seems like something like there's no toys, there's like nothing to do. This would be something you come up with, like, or if you don't have a car or a horse and buggy or something like that, and you have to walk from one town maybe to another, or from one place to another, like, we're going to Farmer Johnson's field, and you're bored while you're walking. This is something you come up with.
Bowling is the sport. Everybody gets some hope. Come from the world. Everybody gets a shot.
Alright, we have to find another video on this real quick.
Irish road bowling started, as they say, about 1600 in Ireland. That was when Irish troops stole British cannonballs and rolled them back to their camps. We go forward a little bit to the 1860s, the American Civil War. Irish troops then bowled between battles. We go forward even more to 1995, where in Ireland and West Virginia, we started bowling as 4-person teams. Then in 2013...
Oh, see, these... Okay, so this is actually... They're doing this in America. Never have heard of this. However, the history, the backstory he's giving sounds very interesting, and it sounds... I could see that. I mean, that... Whether, that's interesting. That's really, really interesting. Taking and rolling the cannon... I don't know why you'd roll the cannonballs. Hoping they're, they rolled it back to their own camps and not back to the British camp, because that's just more cannonballs to sling at you from a cannon. But yeah, okay. Very interesting beginnings. Very interesting beginnings.
We decided to bring it to Ohio. Now Ohio Irish Road Bowling Association bowls here at Deer Creek State Park. We're also going to be expanding across the state of Ohio.
This year will be our 2nd year at the Dublin Irish Festival. We have a booth there so that we can...
If you hear anything all of a sudden, my AC turned on. It's been a wee bit warmer around here, so...
Spread the awareness of Irish road bowling, as well as attract future participants to the event?
Future plans include expanding statewide. We're looking at expanding all across the city of Columbus. We service Columbus out of Deer Creek State Park right now. We're going to be doing a road bowl soon in Cleveland. We're also looking next year to be going into Dayton and Cincinnati. To play Irish road bowling, you don't have to have any real experience. All you need to do is have fun. You need to be able to roll a ball, a 28-ounce, 57-millimeter cannonball, down the roadway.
28 ounce. So over 1.5 pounds. Okay, cool.
We start at point A, we go to point B, which is usually 1.5 miles to 2 miles in length. And the team with the least number of throws from point A to point B is the winner. There are 2 ways to throw the ball. One is underhand throw, just like you're rolling a bowling ball in 10-pin bowling. Another way is a fast pitch softball style, where you do a full windmill with your arm and release the ball.
Okay, so they're not actually that. I said with that last one, they look like they're throwing it and it's going higher up in the air or whatever. This is more actual like bowling it across like you would with, like you said, with a bowling ball and stuff like that. But that makes sense with the fast pitch style, like you see with softball pitchers and stuff like that, with a wind up and a release like that, especially taking and moving forward, get as much forward motion going, as much speed and everything like that. So the inertia of it and the energy once it makes contact with the road still sends it flying without losing a whole lot of energy. Okay, makes sense.
There's one foul in Irish road bowling. That's called breaking butt. When you throw a ball, where the ball stops is where you mark the road to throw again. And then when you throw that second time, if you cross the line where your ball last stopped, that's called breaking butt. That's a foul, you have to throw again.
Anyone can do Irish road bowling. It's not a hard sport. Like I said, it involves rolling a cannonball down the road. If you want to have a good time, come out, meet some great...
What do you do for fun on the weekends? I throw cannonballs. Like, it's ingenious in the concept, but just imagine explaining to somebody what you do. What do you do for fun? Irish road bowling. What the hell is that? Well, you roll a cannonball down the road. You'd be looked at like, do what?
Great people and have a good time with your friends rolling down the road. Come on out. You can come out by yourself and put you with a team. If you can bring your own team, we love that. The more people that can get out and enjoy the sport will help it grow into the future.
All right, so we're going. All right, cool. So I've got the gist of it. Basically, it's So it's bowling mixed with golf, but it's done on a roadway. Take 28-ounce metal ball, or what's supposed to represent like a cannonball. Roll it down the road. Either just rolling it like you would bowling something, or softball fast pitch style, slinging it down there. Still rolling, but I'm sure that would take and give you a little bit more. It'd be a little bit better for you. This is fascinating. I'd love to find people around here that do that. That just, I don't know. It sounds like one of those games. Now, hear them talking about it originated from Irish taking and battling against the British, taking a roll in the cannonballs back to camp and stuff like that. Okay, that's a really cool way of starting something. It legitimately sounds like, when you hear of somebody, road bowling, sounds like something that somebody walking with a group of friends and they get bored, and bored people come up with stuff to entertain themselves. Somebody's carrying a ball with them or something like that, and that's how it's born. That's what it sounds like would be the case, but much cooler actual beginnings of it. So this is really interesting. I'd really like to find a group of folks around here doing that, because I would definitely try it. Sounds super fun. I will say this, I love the music that was in the background in the second video. Bluegrass. I love bluegrass. Bluegrass is my favorite type of music. That's what it sounded like to me, at least, was bluegrass. It's one of my favorite styles of music. I grew up on it. But yeah, I'd love to take and make a trip to see if they're still doing that, make a trip to Ohio at some point and actually watch it or participate. Just sounds so cool. So y'all be good to each other. Love yourselves. Peace.